Okay, so there were a lot of happy and sad moments in Avengers Endgame. So what do you guys want to start with? Sad moments or happy moments?
Let's go happy.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with happy then. Okay, so right off the bat, I know what Joshua's favorite part was. Do you want to elaborate?
And it was the moment where all of the lady heroes assembled and ran the gauntlet across the battlefield in a movie where, we can kind of figure out what's going to happen just from watching the trailers and making theories and stuff. We make a habit of doing that here at IGN. That was a moment that was completely unexpected for me. And also, as a comic book nerd, there's this all-female Avengers team called A-Force. So just before my eyes, I was like, oh my God, like this is the setup for that movie to come like somewhere later down the line.
The happiest moment, in my opinion, Captain America and Peggy Carter getting their last dance, because he's going down the water and he's like, I got a rain check on that dance. And then that's how it ends. Just this romantic music and fades to black. So am I alone on that?
No.
Oh, no.
Total
Very
feels,
much so.
right,
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah, I actually, it's a Captain America moment. I'll go with a different one though. The moment where he lifts Mjolnir, finally paying off
Okay,
a long running theory that was going to happen. That moment in Age of Ultron is so fun when Thor kind of is like, is this going to happen? And then it's almost like a 4-year ellipses. And then that moment happens, Cap picks up the hammer, and Thor is just like, yes!
That's what did it.
it.
That's what made that moment, though, right? Was how excited Thor was that Cap was picking up the hammer.
Clint, what was your happiest moment?
My happiest moment's got to be. Just going back to yours was the dance. Like Cap, like for as much as I love Cap's journey through this whole thing, like getting so much of his tragedy is built around that dance. Like the dance is a shorthand for Captain America's journey, right? Like he missed the dance. Like that's his thing distilled into one little phrase. And then so for him to get the dance, like it's great. It's just really, really great.
And if I can tag on one more happy moment before we go to the sad stuff, just Peter coming back to life.
Oh my gosh, how did we forget that? Yes,
He was like obviously the most emotional death, right, of all the dusted that they really milked in Infinity War. So to see him come back and just still being like Chattermouth Peter, and then and even Iron Man is just so happy to see him.
I was there, I was
missed a
dead, I
beat.
felt dusty, I'm back, it's great. Hi, Tony.
And then they hug it out. I was like, oh my God. That's when the tears really started.
Oh, okay, we're talking about tears starting. Okay, we'll transition to the sad moments. I mean, Iron Man's death.
Well, for me,
I just don't even like saying that, right?
For me, it's take your pick with Iron Man in general. Like I started to lose it as a parent. I've got a daughter that's about the same age as Morgan Stark is. And so like when as soon as he sat down on that tiny little chair next to that little tent on the lake, I was like, I know where this is going. And it was like, that was for me. So from then on, like Tony's entire journey from that moment on, just any of those moments were sad because here's a guy that finally has some peace a little bit. I mean, he's got some things that are worth sacrificing for finally. And then you know that he's going to have to make that sacrifice at the end. So like for the death scene was very well executed. It was a really great moment in the film. Especially because Pepper was like holding it together for him. She's like putting up like, we're going to be okay. You can rest now. And then as soon as he's gone, then she starts. So like, it was a great moment in the movie, but it's a moment that was the payoff to, I think, a really ingenious build for the entire runtime of the film, basically. I mean, I Love You 3000.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
The really beautiful thing I thought about his death scene was my saddest moment. Especially seeing Peter's very raw reaction to that, and as you mentioned, Gwyneth Paltrow or Pepper trying to hold it together and very clearly only just doing it. It really drew attention to the fact that Tony has become such a great mentor over the course of these movies, because you see at the funeral the kid from Iron Man 3 shows up. You see Peter, all these people that have learned something from Tony present for his death. And it was really beautifully done, I thought. So I really liked that.
Just to play off of what you guys are saying, I mean, Tony Stark starts off as this arrogant, selfish playboy, like so self-absorbed on another level, which we kind of love him for, but then it's 100%. Like over the last 10 years, he's grown so much. Like 10 years ago, I really don't think I would have said he's going to marry Pepper Potts and have a kid. And then he's going to make the ultimate sacrifice like that. I really don't think I could have said that 10 years ago. But now seeing that all play out, I was like, this is the way it had to go. Like, this is the way it had to be. So
Can we talk about another sneak up sad moment?
Okay. I was like, I feel so sad already. Okay, what is it?
It's when Thor beheads Thanos.
Yeah.
When
my
Thor chops
gosh.
Thanos' head
We
off.
should have started with sad.
And this was 13 minutes into a 3-hour movie or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how far, but like very early, they kill Thanos.
And
like,
Not just kill
It should
Thanos.
be
What do we
exciting,
do
yeah,
now?
right?
like,
It
it's,
should be exciting and
Yeah.
happy, but like, no, it really shows them just that they're it's Thor especially, but everybody collectively is kind of at their lowest point right there, knowing the stones are gone, knowing they can't undo this unless they go into the quantum realm, and feeling like this is the end of the road, and just that murder really is what it is. It just is so it is sad. That is a really sad
You're
part.
right, because I guess we imagined when they finally did kill Thanos, it'd be like a moment you'd want to stand up and cheer and like, yeah, but it was such a hollow
uncomfortable. It's
victory.
like-
Totally.
And Thor, you're right. Thor, just like it's not. He's not a hero when he kills him. Like he has nothing.
That was for him.
and he just
Yeah.
he just took it. He just wanted him to be gone because he had caused so much pain. But then hearing that the stones were gone, it sent the Avengers, instead of them taking like an early lead in the movie, we immediately found Thanos. Like that was them reaching their lowest point.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
a little
And
bit
then-
of a, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, then they have to like stew in that for 5 years,
Yeah.
and it really sets the tone for the movie of that first hour of just utter depression they have to get over
And
before they
it's-
can even mount a reply and come up with a plan.
And it's sad for 5 or 6 different reasons, right? Like there's Thor and his trajectory as a failure. There's Cap, who has just moments ago said, like, if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, so he's crushed. It's sad, and like it's sad for us as an audience, like because there's nothing cathartic at all about that moment. It's the most hollow victory that they've ever done in the MCU.
He's also in the process of manipulating Nebula into trying to help him when Thor kills him.
Yeah.
And that
right,
was
yeah.
the moment where I was kind of like, it's almost an inversion of the Star-Lord moment in Infinity War, where they're waiting a little too long. Like it's kind of Star-Lord is messing with things, and it's Thor didn't even let it get to that point, right? He's just like boom. Especially when he starts trying to manipulate Nebula, I think that was the trigger where Thor was just like, all right, screw this.
Yeah.
Okay, we have so much Avengers Endgame coverage, so make sure to check out all of our videos. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN.